Second grade, happy Thursday. Today we'll continue what we started yesterday. I know it was kind of a longer video, right? It was a lot to learn yesterday. Today I'm going to try to keep it a little bit shorter because we're going to just be continuing what we started yesterday. So I want you to open up to page 191 here. Let's turn to 192 and we'll work on this word problem together, and then I'll give you a chance to work on some of the other problems in your classroom. Okay. So 192, we're talking about hot dogs. Great food, right? Hot dogs. I love them. Okay. So let's read. It says the snack stand has 108 hot dogs. They sell some of the hot dogs. There are 66 hot dogs left. How many hot dogs do they sell? Let's read that one more time. So imagine, right? The snack stand has 108 hot dogs. They sell some of those hot dogs. And afterwards, there are 66 hot dogs left. Those are the ones that didn't sell, right? Question's asking, how many hot dogs did they sell? That's the part we don't know yet. And let's draw this out then, right? So I'm going to use a rectangle to represent those 108 hot dogs. Let's make this a bigger rectangle. I want you to draw this too, right? This is 108 hot dogs. Okay. Now, it says they sell some of those hot dogs. So I'm going to write sell, but I don't know how many. There are 66 hot dogs left. Right, those are leftovers. What we want to find out is how many they sold. Altogether, they had 108. After they sold some, they had 66 left. So to find out, right, this unknown piece, unknown part of the rectangle, we need to subtract, right, 66 from 108. So the problem we need to solve is 108 minus 66 equals, and we don't know that yet. So here's when that math comes in that we started yesterday, right? 108 minus 66. Now there's no place value charts here for us, but that's okay because we can make them. All right. Now, it's even more important today that we keep our work neat, especially because we're making our own place value charts. So I'm going to label this as my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. Now, if you finished, I'm going to wait a second until everyone else finishes. But if you finish early, go ahead and draw in 108 in your place value chart. Okay. So 108. How many hundreds should I draw? Shanti, how many hundreds? Yeah, just one. How many tens, Allison S? No tens. Very good. No tens. And Salvador, how many ones? Yep, 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Now we need to subtract 66. And if you remember from yesterday, I'm going to subtract the ones first. Am I right? Minus 6. Do I have enough to subtract 6 from here? Yeah, I do, right? So go ahead and subtract 6. So take away 6 of them and write how many you have left. Go ahead. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do you have left, Isabella? Yeah, we have 2 left. Very good. 2 ones left. We're not done yet, though, because we still need to subtract our 6 tenths. Minus 6. Right, I'm subtracting 6 from my tens now. Right, minus 66, right? So we already subtracted 6 ones, subtract 6 tenths. Do I have any tens, though? I don't, right? I can't do 0 minus 6. What should I do? Anyone remember from yesterday? Raise your hand if you remember. Nice, I'm seeing some of us remember. That's great. A lot of us remember. That's awesome. Yeah, one of you, tell me, what do I do? Very good, right? I take my hundreds and I can break my hundreds up into 10 tens because it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, right? Just like I can put 10 tens together to make 100, I can take 100 and break it apart into 10 tens. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. So cross out your 100 and make sure you're draw that arrow and everything. Draw 10 tens. Make sure you draw exactly 10, not 11, not 9, but 10. Now you can subtract 6 tens from there. So go ahead and subtract 6 tens and write down how many you have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many tens do we have left? Yeah, we have 4 tens left. Okay. We don't have any hundreds to subtract, right? We're not subtracting a 100 number here. There's no hundreds, right? Because we already regrouped this one. So there's 0 hundreds. So 108 minus 66 is equal to 42, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2. That's why I like writing my numbers at the bottom after I subtract them. So then it tells me, right, my answer, 42. Now, to answer this question, how many hot dogs do they sell? You can say they sell 42 what? 42 hot dogs, right? So it's very important that we're talking about hot dogs, not hamburgers, not French fries, not bags of hot Takis or Prime. Hot dogs is what they sell. And now this word problem had a lot, right? We had to figure out what the math problem was. Then we had to set up our place value chart, subtract our ones first, subtract our tens. We even had to regroup here, but very similar to what we were doing yesterday. So in the problems on the first page, right on page 191, there's not a lot of space. So if you need to get a second piece of paper to do your work on, that's great too, right? But just like we did, you're going to set up your place value chart, right? Hundreds, tens, and ones. And then draw in your first number, 100, 50, 3. And then you're going to subtract your 2 1s and your 2 10s. And if you need to regroup, you can do that. Sometimes you don't need to. The first problem, I don't think you will. I think you have enough to subtract. But like the second one, I think you might need to. But just like with yesterday, it's very important that we keep our work neat, keep it organized. And if you need to use your fingers, subtract or count, let's do that. Okay. If you're still a little confused, that's okay too, because this is only our second day, guys. So make sure you ask a lot of questions, right? And let's try to work quietly so that our classmates, right, your friends, can also work hard. Okay. Good luck, and I'll see you for one more video this week tomorrow. Bye.